So in this ear training video today, we're going to be taking a look at two more intervals, and this one's a really important one. This is the intervals we're looking at today are the major third and the minor third. And the major third and minor third are really important in music because these two intervals determine whether a chord, a scale, or an arpeggio is a major or a minor. Okay, major chord, major arpeggio, minor arpeggio, or major scale and minor scale. So the major and minor thirds are super important. So this is a really important one to try and get our ears around and start hearing. So let's jump in and take a look. So we're going to take an example to find a major third of our C chord. Okay, the big C chord here, which you'll be working on by now. So we're going to take our root note of C with our third finger on the third fret, fifth string. There's our C note, the root. Now the second note in our chord, the second fret on the fourth string, which we play with our second finger, the distance between these two notes is the major third. Okay, and that major third, as a result, we have C major chord. So, now that relationship of those two fingers, okay, one string over and basically the second finger is a step lower, fret lower. Anywhere I put that on the fifth string, those two notes are a major third apart. Okay? So how do I recognize a major third? So we have two song choices that I think we should be able to pick one of these that will remind us. So we have "Oh, When the Saints Go Marching In." Okay, "Oh, when the saints," and it's good if you sing with it as well, pardon my voice, but to sing it and pitch it will help you hear it more accurately. Okay, so that's "Oh, When the Saints Go Marching In." Okay, now another one could be "Michael Row the Boat Ashore." Okay, that is Michael. Okay, Michael rowing the boat. Michael row. Okay, those first two notes, okay, are a major third apart. So that's your two clues as to whether you're hearing a major third. So, "When the Saints Go Marching In" or "When Michael rows the boat ashore." Okay, those first two notes, major third apart, wherever you hear them. Okay, if I pitch it differently, there's "Oh, When the Saints." Okay, it's from a G note now. But the first two notes we can hear, major third. Okay. There's Michael rowing his boat. Okay, and those first two notes are a major third apart. So the songs work depending on no matter what pitch you're hearing those two notes in. So back to major third. So let's take a look at a minor third. Now a minor third, if we go back to our C chord, okay, all we're going to do is from our major third, which is the second fret on the fourth string, we're going to lower that down to the first fret on the fourth string. So the C note here, down to the first fret on the fourth string. Those two notes, that's a minor third apart. Okay, and you can kind of hear that from the major down to the minor has a sad quality about it. Okay. Now, how do we remember what's our song choices for a minor third? So we could take "Smoke on the Water," which we've learned. Okay? The first two notes of "Smoke on the Water," okay, those first two notes are a minor third apart. Okay? So, to practice this, okay, we can take our C note here, again, keeping our fingers in the same relationship. So basically one string over, fifth string with the third finger, fourth string with the first finger, and two frets below. That's a minor third from this very first note here. So wherever I keep that, all those notes there, the interval is always a minor third. So we can move that around and start to get used to that. The other tune we have is Mission Impossible, which I think some of us would have worked on in our previous checklist. So we have, that is the minor third. Okay? So you have Smoke on the Water, or you have Mission Impossible. Okay, either way, those notes there from the first note to the second note are going to be is going to be a minor third. Okay, so a little bit of a long video this one, but minor third, major third, super important. So practice this, get our ears around it. Practice moving your fingers around the neck. Okay, with the third and also the minor third. Maybe even play between the major third and then lower this note here, lower it down to the minor third. So you can hear the difference between that major and minor tone that those two notes produce. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. Have fun with it, and we'll talk more in our one-to-one lessons. Thanks much. Bye-bye.